This is break 4340. This is going to be our all-star game mixer. We are giving away a Bobby Witt Jr. Ivory auto from 25 top score black, number 10, closest to the target serial number, takes that card.
Oh, no.
We have a 25% or a 10% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 6 spots in the break. Your fillers. We have Tony P, Aaron R, Jeff B for 6. We have Richard B for 3. Lincoln, Dan Lee, Barry B for 2. Logan M, Brandon C, Eli for 3. Ryan L, Electrifying Hits for 1. Greg G for 2. Peter B for 2. Travis A, Sherry W, Avery K for 2. Tyler N for 2. We have Mr. Robert Knight for 2, Josh K for 2, Eric C, Ramrod, Justin H for 3, Gary D, Josh G, Paul F, Eric T for 2 more, Saw M for 1, Brian L for 1, Jeremiah E for 2, Gerald C with a 5-piece, Josh G, Peter T for 2, Spencer K, and Josh F. That makes 60 total names with your top 6 advancing on into the break on the 10% filler. And we're going 7 times. Top 6 are going to make it on into the break. Good luck to everybody in this one. Big 10% fillers right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and your top 6. We've got Ryan L, Josh F, Peter B, Gerald C, Logan, and Richard B making it on in. You guys are good on the 10%ers. You guys are in the break. Congratulations. It looks like, is Moxley going to retain? I think we got a Moxley retain. Yeah, we need more interference. What are your thoughts on the Clark logo being consigned with Fanatics rather than gold? I don't have any thoughts. My opinion doesn't matter on a card like that. RGL GML, I've got 6 words for you. Uh-oh. What time is the late night football break? You can look in the listing for the estimated start time, but that one's going to be probably somewhere in the 2 a.m. Pacific time range. Alright, your combos in this one. We have the Astros and the Marlins, the Twins and the Blue Jays, the Giants and the Rockies. Sonatech on top with our Platinum spot, all the way down to Richard B. And we're going to go 7 times. 7 times on your name, 7 times on your teams. And here comes your team draw. 4, 5, 6, and that is 7. Brandon H up top, all the way down to Sonatech on the bottom. Arizona Diamondbacks on top, Nationals on bottom. And good luck on your team draw. 4, 5, 6, and that is 7 with the Mets up top, all the way down to the Phillies, going to be on the bottom. Brandon, you've got the Mets, Sean K with the Pirates, Ryan L with the Cubs, Saban with the Mariners, Eric T with the Padres, we've got Aaron B with the Astros and the Marlins, Justin H with the Braves, Jonathan L with the Giants and the Rockies, Josh F with the Dodgers, Logan with the Angels, Paul B with the White Sox, Barry with the Tigers, Courtney with the Twins and Blue Jays, Gerald with the Diamondbacks, we have Peter B with the Rays, Clayton with the Brewers, Ryan M with the Red Sox, Jervon with the A's, we have Miles S with the Cardinals, Robert Knight with the Royals, Furry Goat with the Yankee, what on earth? Jeff B with the Rangers, Richard B with the Reds, Aaron B with the Nationals, Caleb with the Guardians, Eli with the Orioles, Sonatech with the Phillies. Give you guys a minute to talk trades. Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on any of the consignment services, honestly. Like, I know that you guys really like my opinion on stuff, but, like, if you want my opinion on, like, a set or a card or something, like, absolutely. But stuff like that, I just don't have, you know... Fanatics doing their auctions, they're doing consignment now. Like, they're forging into that space. They're going to be very successful in it. They're a huge company. They have millions of dollars, billions of dollars to play with and to do whatever they want with. So they can do whatever they want. I don't do a whole lot of consignment with any of those companies, so I don't really have a thought on any of them. We do need to see what our target number is going to be, 1 through 99. Target number is going to be 28 in this break. Target number 28. So our target number is 28. What do I think that the price of WWE? I think they're going to be $249 to $299. I think that's what they will be in the EQL drawing. Probably $249, and then they'll be $350-ish on like the secondary market. That's just my prediction. I don't have any inside information on the pricing of that one. In this break, we have 2024 Bowman's Best. We have a 2025 Series 2 Fanatics Fest that we will kick off with. We have Topps Chrome Black. We've got 2 of those. We also have 2 Inception. And at the end of this one, we have Cactus Jack Baseball. That is this break. Closest to the target, 28, is going to take home the Bobby Witt Jr. as well. What is happening in this match? We've got Swerve helped Hangman. Oh my God, we have a champion. We have a new champion in AEW. We have a new champion. The crowd is going insane right now. Yeah, we have a new champion in AEW. The Hangman with help from Swerve. That was a crazy finish. We're finally going to see the belt. We haven't seen the World Championship in like 6 months. 10 months. It's been a minute. We've got Jackie for the Dodgers. Tariq Skubal. George Brett. And James Wood. Nothing numbered in that first pack. Nothing numbered in the Mojo pack. 470 of y'all hanging out with us. It was a good cactus box in wrestling. It was a very good box. What's up, Hobby Hound? Alright, let's rip open a few packs of Fanatics Fest. We have a new AEW World Champion. That was like an endgame, endgame-esque finish. Hobby Hound, are you going to be doing an auction tomorrow? Is there an auction tomorrow, Hobby Hound? What if the belt isn't in there when he opens it? The belt not in there? Alright, we've hit a super fractor from this a couple weeks ago. Let's do that again. Alright, I will shout it out for you. I got you, Hobby Hound. You got the LE swinging for the stars. Nice. Congrats, man. Let's hit something nice. I think we have our swinging for the stars right here. Swing for the stars of Fernando Tatis. Tatis on the swing for the stars. Going to the San Diego Padres. That's Eric T. We are doing some paper. Non-numbered. We hit the super of Seiya of that card just a couple weeks ago. Super Fractor Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, this is Fanatics Fest. Yes, this is Fanatics Fest. We have an All-Stars of Francisco Lindor. And the crowd goes wild to finally see the belt. Bobby Miller is going to be our... that's going to be a Topps parallel. I think that's just the Topps parallel. Will Wagner is probably going to be our Big Apple. Yeah, Will Wagner for the Blue Jays is our Big Apple. That was a really strong pay-per-view. Is that a short print Ricky Henderson? That's a first pitch of Ricky Henderson. Ricky on the first pitch. Rest in peace to Ricky. Felix Batista. JD Martinez. Michael Kopech. See our Big Apple. See, we should be getting 6 per box. Jose Ramirez on the All-Stars. And Juan Soto. We do have a few more of these boxes en route, so we will probably be doing some of these next week. And then 10 days from now comes the release of Topps Chrome 2025. No, they did Series 2 hobby boxes and they did blaster boxes. So they did both blasters and hobby. I think blasters have 1 or 2 Big Apples. But the hobby boxes have 6, and then they also have a guaranteed swinging for the stars and a auto or numbered as well. One sec, y'all. Dude, it is hot. When you do an ASMR stream, everything is like super quiet, and the lights are like really down low, like barely see the cards. I'm gonna start a campaign that all Jose Ramirez cards are just him knocking out Tim Anderson. Mariners World Series champions with Cal as MVP. Parlay to remember, says the GTI. What's up, Cam? What's up, brother? The Topps logo. So I've never seen one of these, and we've opened a few boxes of these. Were these blaster only on the Bobby Miller? I've never seen one. It's not numbered. Were those supposed to be blaster only parallel? Let me know, because I don't know much about those, to be perfectly blunt. I heard Cam wants to come over here and fan us off. OPS leaders of Rooker. I was looking. I didn't know that Rooker is starting the All-Star game over, or Jacob Wilson starting the All-Star game over Bobby Witt. That's kind of crazy. I did not know that. I just assumed Bobby Witt was the starter. They're blaster exclusive, and we got one in a hobby box. Oh, we're lucky. Brandon Woodruff, Michael Waka. There's Cal Raleigh. There's our boy, Big Dumper, 38 home runs. Cam will be at the National. I don't know. Cam, are you setting up at the National? Yeah. We have Wyatt Langford on the Big Apple for the Texas Rangers, going to Jeff B. Heading back from Tacoma, there was a front row card show there. Cam, did you see, did you get to meet CJ from Leaf? He was there today. CJ was there. We have Buxton on the... What parallel is that? First time I've seen this one. We have some... Oh, that's the team logos. That's the team logos. Are these supposed to be blaster exclusive? I think these are supposed to be blaster exclusive, right? Team border. Thank you. Yandy Diaz is going to be a gold. 61 of 2025. That is the closest to our target number right now. That's the closest to our target number. You can get those in all formats. Okay. CJ from Leaf stopped by the show today. That's what he said. Our hit is right there. We have an auto of Trey Sweeney for the Tigers going to Barry B. You got a blaster hobby box? Apparently so. What's up, Renegade? Trey Sweeney is our auto. Finally opened one of these boxes without a mem. Trey Sweeney is our auto. Met Acme at a card show today. Great hair. He's very tall. Really? He's tall. I didn't know if he was tall or not.
Very tall, bro.
Acme's tall. Well, he's a perfect human being, so I would expect him to be perfect 6'3", 6'5". Why wouldn't he be? 61 is our current closest from the Bobby Witt Jr. He's 6'4", of course he is. Tall, perfect hair, you know. All the best traits. Why would he not be? I want to see another Big Apple to 5. We pulled a Spencer Torkelson to 5 on Wednesday. I think it was on Wednesday. That one was pretty cool. Alright, let's finish off this box. We still have some Big Apples that we haven't pulled yet. Like Stephen Kwan on the Big Apple. Stephen Kwan, Big Apple, going to Cleveland. We have a Summer Superstars of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just buttoned my first football break with you. I'll be in the light. There you go, Ben. That one's a minute away, so you can grab a nap if you want.
He bought into mine on Thursday, so he's making the round.
Max Scherzer is going to be on the Topps foil. So yeah, these are blaster exclusives is what they said. Good old Jared Jones. Weird box. We got a really weird box right here. The Fanatics boxes have parallels from all formats. Okay, 5 of 5, clarifying. Here is a good one. 49 of 50 on the Paul Goldschmidt. That is a gold Big Apple. Going to the Yankees, going to the Furry Goat. And that is going to take over for Yandy Diaz as our closest card to 28. 49 of 50. I'm happy for Dustin Rhodes today, but the internet is... Hey, I mean, Adam Cole legitimately got hurt, had to relinquish a belt. It's just a cool thing for him, you know. 49 of 50 is going to take over for the Bobby Witt for now. See if 49 can hold for the Furry Goat. Let's finish off this box. A lot of paper in these, but we've hit some pretty cool cards out of these. Seiya Suzuki on the Big Apple. Going to the Cubbies. We've got Oswaldo Cabrera going to be on the Speckle Foil. Man, we've hit some parallels in this box we haven't in any of the other boxes. Oswaldo Cabrera for the Yankees. It's been an interesting box compared to all the other ones that we've hit. Some of them have had only 2 numbered cards other than the Big Apples. Parker Meadows going to be on the Big Apple for the Tigers. And I think that should just about do it in this box. Just a bunch of paper otherwise. OPS leaders of Soto. And Kirby Yates. Yeah, unfortunately, it sounds like Adam Cole has a pretty serious injury. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's his neck or something with his leg again. We just don't know what's going on with Adam Cole. Let's go ahead and do Bowman's Best. Hope you guys are good. 526 of you in the house. Hit that like button on your way in. We're going to be doing a chat giveaway for you guys after this break. I'm going to be giving away a spot in 2 spots into Amy's Sunday football break. What up, bro? My brother, a Burn Spy in the chat. Alright. Somebody repeat after me. Paul Skeen Superfractor. Paul Skeen Super. Come on, we can do it. And how about just any Super? How about just any Super? We're due. Aaron Judge. Tommy Troy is going to be on the Fable Phenoms. And Jung-Hoo Lee on the Refractor for San Francisco. There's an SSP home field advantage with the Big Apple background with 5 players. 1 in every 772,000 packs. Damn. Got the Flava Flav. I had it on. It's too hot to wear it. What's up, Nick? Jared Jones. Shots by the kid. Griffey taking a selfie, huh? And Jordan Westberg. Got Colson Montgomery. Luis Robert. Lubob. Very nice auto coming on up. Very nice auto coming on up. It's Jackson Churio, 78 of 150 impact players going to Milwaukee, going to Clayton. Jackson Churio to 150 on the auto. Die cut impact players. 1 touch out, 1 on up. Congratulations, Milwaukee. On-card Churio. Congratulations. And PCA right there as well. PCA refractor. So we've got Saturday Night Main Event on. We've got the World Series of Poker on now that AEW is over. Looks like Michael the Grinder Mizrachi has had some rough levels. Because he had, at one point in this tournament, he had 34 million. He's down to 18. So I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to the World Series of Poker. But I've been following that the last few days. Have I heard of... I have heard of him, yes. I think so. He's the switch pitcher, right? He's the switch pitcher. He pitch with both hands. Alright, we will hit a 1-touch on the Jackson Churio. In the silver 1-touch, too. He's amphibious. Yes, he's amphibious. What are we watching WSOP on? We're watching on Poker Go, which is a paid subscription. Not both hands at once. Come on now. He throws them like a granny, does one of those, like a force push. Oh, man. He pitched in the Futures game today? I did not know that. Frankie Lindor, super showpieces of Acuna, and Connor Griffin.
I don't know if they're...
He's ambidextrous. That's the word you guys are looking for. I liked amphibious. He yells Hadouken when he throws a pitch. Perdomo on the wave and Sal Frelick. Grinder has lost a bunch of chips. He had 30 some odd million. He's down to 18. So he's just kind of been taking some rough lines on some pots. I noticed before the stream. Christian Moore on the Best Ballers. Our auto is going to be Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. Matt Shaw going to the Cubs, going to Rhino. And how about a Jacob Wilson prospect refractor? Any more news on the collusion situation? Didn't that get resolved? Didn't they strip them of... He stripped him of the bracelet, right? He got stripped of the bracelet, I think. I think they determined there was collusion. You don't like Michael Mizrachi? I like Michael Mizrachi. Colt Keith, Paulino Santana, Travis Bazzana for the Guardians. 24 of 150. No bracelet, split first and second prize. Yep. And Curtis Mead. We got Rick and Scott Steiner in the crowd. That's cool. Saturday Night Main Event's been good, it looks like, so far. We're going to watch it back tomorrow, though. We are listening without sound, so we can't hear anything that's going on. They got stripped. Did they really get a lifetime ban? Yamamoto, shots by the kid, Andres Jimenez, Henry Davis. They didn't get a lifetime ban, did they? Kuzov is going to get a lifetime ban. The way he's been yelling at the floor. We have a gold speckle auto in here. They're talking to him again, like all day today. Jackson Merrill on the impact players, and we do have an auto here. Good luck. It's for the Cubs. It's Matt Shaw. We wanted to see Pete Crow Armstrong. 8 of 50 on the Matt Shaw. Going to Ryan. He is in this break on a 10% filler, so he's got to be happy. He's got to be happy. Is that a new leader? I think so. I think 8 is the new leader. Or 24, sorry. I apologize. 24 is, in fact, the new leader. 24 is 4 off. I apologize. Yes, you are correct. 24 is our new leader. 24 of 150. We're trying to get to 22. Or 28 is our closest. Thank you for reminding me. Just a bazillion things going on. 24 of 150 is our new closest. Matt Shaw is 8 of 50. Oh, my bro was behind.
Yeah, because he was like, "You're the champ," and I'm like, "Wait a minute."
I was wondering if he was behind or not. I kind of noticed it. Lakers are playing too today. Yup. Basabi, Kyle Teal. That's my run good bro. Yep. Mike Trout on the refractor. Yeah, there's been a lot of stalling in the WSOP. That one hand where they stalled out for like 8 minutes was crazy. There's a refractor of Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie going to the Cincinnati Reds. Richard B on a filler. Jung Hoo Lee, Jordan Westberg, Corbin Carroll, and Colt Keith, 87 of 250. You're not safe being 4 away. I was 1 away and got rug pulled. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. You're not safe unless you're right on the money. That is right. All right, last pack. I think we have another auto in here. Should have another auto, right? Maybe. Yeah, we have another auto. How about a little Jack Caglione action for Robert? Matt Shaw, 90 and 120. Okay, we'll one-touch that one on up, sure. Sebastian Wolcott. And we're going to end this box with Luis Baez. We can go back and one-touch up the Matt Shaw. I'm okay with that. Nice Jack Caglione.
Sucks.
He does not suck.
Well, that's what they're telling me on the internet.
Well, the internet lies. Did you know that, JML? Sometimes the internet just lies. They just say things that aren't true. Did you know that? What's up, Mr. Wade? Wade with a huge bounty this week as well.
He won a couple giveaways with me first.
Didn't someone lose a case of Series 2 on the last card of the break? They did.
Yeah.
Did I see the new Topps Evolution card? I did. If it's on the internet, it has to be true, right? Everything. There's that Matt Shaw in the sort of Cubs color. We're close. Matt Shaw, 8 of 50. Congrats on that one. Congrats to Ryan on that one. Pearl is awesome. Did you see Pearl get ripped? I have not seen Pearl opened yet. I haven't seen it opened yet. Let's do a couple Topps Chrome Black. And we have a couple Inception.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. Of course.
Let's get the old Hitman Rip Superfractor here. The old Hitman Super. It would be cool just to see another Bobby Witt. We have orange in here. That might be an orange rookie variation, actually. Good luck. Caden Dana, Hayden Birdsong, Mason Wynn, Yamamoto. Jackson Holiday. I have not decided on our formats for it yet, Taylor. For the Marlins, Connor Norby, 7 of 25. Connor Norby going to the combo spot. Marlins and Astros. That's Aaron B. Probably going to be random hit. I can't imagine doing anything other than random hit, honestly. But I'll take a look at the checklist when it's out and see if there's any other way, maybe random letter or something like that. I think random hit is probably the way to go. It's a Leafs $4,000 11 card box. Jacob Wilson, Cody Bellinger, Emmanuel Clase, Ketel Marte, and that's gonna be Nolan Shanuel, 51 of 75, going to the Angels. Do the poker format again? Probably not for that one. You have a PCA Blue Auto Redemption at Panini since March 13th. You might have to wait for that one. He might not sign until the season's over.
Panini told people don't call them until September.
We have an orange auto. Good luck. 20 of 25. Oh. Not quite. It's 2 off the... It's 8 off the target. It's a Brave. It's a good Brave. How about Ronald Acuna Jr. going to Justin? Acuna Matata. Acuna Matata. Congratulations. Justin. Everybody's favorite player in the WSOP, Kusov, is going to double again, it looks like. Acuna to 25. Let's go ahead and do our other box of Topps Chrome Black. What's up, Troy? I also blame you for heavily getting me involved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. WWE cards are awesome. So are UFC cards right now, too.
We're leaving out the best. Marvel.
And Marvel, says JML. What are Marvel cards? Alright. Hide that auto. It looks like it's blue.
Yeah, the pearl is giveaway.
Yeah, we kind of knew there was going to be something nice on that auto. We knew it was from one of the better insert sets. JML Pop. WSOP handled Kusov wrong from the get-go. I agree. I agree. They treated him as a character, and now that thinks he can get special privileges, it's kind of a weird situation. 8 of 99, Marcus Semien. They're also making up the rules with him as they go along, giving him a penalty and a 10-second clock and all this stuff. Yeah, they've really mishandled a particular player in the WSOP, for those who are wondering what we're talking about. All right, pack number 2. See a refractor in here. David Festa, Brian Reynolds, Mookie Betts, Christian Yelich, Wyatt Langford. Refractor for Detroit, that's Jackson Jobe, 43 of 199. 43 going to Detroit, going to Barry. Your auto. Blue. Detroit again. Dylan Dingler, 82 of 150. Well, we finally got a Dingleberry auto. Dylan Dingler, 82 of 150. Your auto going to Barry. Going to Barry B. Kusev's annoying. He acts like he's 13. I think players like him are good for the game. It's probably in the minority of thinking. I think personalities like Kusev are a net positive for the game, even if they're a little annoying. But also, my favorite player is Phil Hellmuth, so don't listen to a single thing I say. Alright, we have 2 Inception in this break. Kicking off with Victor Scott. Let's go behind our auto. I love Negreanu too, but I love the Poker Brat. I love Phil. Yamamoto. Victor Scott. Luis Arias. Ellie De La Cruz is going to be on the green. What's up, Cascade? Skeens is going to win the site. Well, he needs to win a few games is the problem. He needs to win a few games.
Didn't Felix win with a sub?
Felix won with a 11 and 13 record, or a 12 and 13 record. 43 of 150 on the Adley. You can win the Cy Young with a losing record. And we've got Uesawa 294 of 299 on our first auto. Kind of a dusty box of Inception. The way Phil busted this year was gross. A 1 outer. Yeah, it was kind of gross. That's the only time in poker for like the last few years that I like literally did one of those on my table. I was mad. He's in such a good spot to double.
I thought he wasn't gonna play this year.
Phil wasn't gonna play, and then he ended up playing. He always says he's not gonna play the main, and then he does. Skeens is having an incredible year. He just can't get any run support is the problem.
The Miz, did you see that? 5 starts, maybe all.
I did not see that, no. Why is Phil my favorite? I like Phil. I like Phil. I've liked Phil for probably 15, 20 years now. I like the way that he plays. I like that he just speaks his mind. What are my thoughts on Banana Ball? I don't know what Banana Ball... Oh, the Savannah Bananas? If we're talking about Savannah Bananas, then they're entertaining to watch. But that is not the future of baseball, like some people think. We have a patch in here, I think. Jeremy Pena, Yuki Matsui, Arenado, Jake DeGrom, Lawrence Butler, 40 of 50. Going to the A's, going to Jervon. We got Lamont Wade. We do have a patch auto here. Patch auto, good luck. It's the wrong pirate. It's the wrong pirate. It's still nice. But it's Jared Jones, 96 of 200. Thank you, Big Brando. Jared Jones, 96 of 200. Man, I think Banana Ball is fun. I think it's really fun and very entertaining to watch. But it doesn't replace baseball. Jared Jones trolling us.
Thank you.
Alright, we have one box left in this break. It is the most expensive box in this break by a wide margin. I have no idea, Henge. They got to put in some bad rookies. Let's go ahead and set it up with one box left. 24 of 150. 4 off your target number is our current leader. Caleb, hold on to your butts. Because you've got one box to go and you win a $700 Bobby Witt Jr. 3 of 10. Do I know Brando from Card Shop Live? I do know Brando from Card Shop Live. He's hit me a lot of nice cards. Do they do colors for thicker cards? They only do a black. They do a black 130 point. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Good luck. We are kicking off with Julio Rodriguez, who pulled out of the All-Star game. They replaced him with Randy Arozarena. I see gold in here. We have only one color in our first pack. On the back, we have Jace Young. Jace Young for Detroit going to Barry. Jace Young, rookie. Julio. Bryce Harper. And here is our gold. It's for Detroit. Going to Barry. And that is Jackson Jobe. 3 of 50 on the Jobe. I know he got hurt this year. He's very promising. Very promising career ahead of him. We'll one touch up the Jackson Jobe. That might not be over 100. Might be. It will be. Jones patch auto 41, 66 and 44 bucks.
Dude, the comps are so weird for every card.
Comps are literally all over the place. Jackson Jobe to 50. Our first color. Our second pack is going to have some banger color. Gonna have some banger color. 48 bucks. Oh, geez. Alright, take it out of the one touch. My bad. My bad. We haven't seen an auto yet. We've opened about 4 or 5 boxes of this. You cannot resell empty wrappers. I see people list them, but do they actually sell? Our second and final pack of the break. Check the color. We have black. We have black to 10. Black to 10. Good luck. Your base on the back. How about Shohei Ohtani? That might be a one touch on its own. Going to the Dodgers. Going to Josh. Shohei on the cactus base. Shohei Ohtani. And Aaron Judge. The two front runners for MVP right now. Same pack. All right, where's that black at? It's in the back. We have orange to 25. How about Aaron Judge, 5 of 25 on the orange. Going to the GOAT of Fur. Furry Goat, congratulations. 264 on the Shohei, that's comical. Aaron Judge, congratulations. Give me my grazies. Give me my grazies. Did Rollins get hurt in the match? I think they're saying Rollins got hurt. All right. And your black to 10 to wrap up the break. Congratulations, by the way, to Caleb. He is going to take home the Wit. Final card of the break. Well, that's definitely a one-touch. 9 of 10, Tariq Skubal. I think we just had 4 one-touches in that pack. Wow. We had 4 one-touches in that pack. Skubal to 10. Get me a... Skubal is a banger, yeah. Get me a black GTI for that one. All AL All-Star pitcher.
Damn, is Seth legitimately hurt? It looks like it.
It looks like Seth Rollins is legitimately hurt right now. Back-to-back Cy Young. Skubal, $255. Congratulations, Tigers. Congratulations, Yankees. 2 one-touches for the Go to Fur. Let's see. He took a...
Oh, no.
Oh, he grabbed his knee. He does that during matches, though, sometimes. Plays it off. There is the Aaron Judge to 25. Is Rollins legitimately hurt is the question? Could have bet on LA Knight overseas. He was plus 800. We had 4 one-touches in that pack. All cards in that pack were one-touches. Aaron Judge is a $150 base card. That is why we opened Cactus, because even the base cards were crazy. One-touch budget getting blown out of the water. And Shohei was a $250 base card. Fake out to cash in tonight? Maybe. That's a good. It could be a work to get him to cash in. Look at that pack. $250 Shohei, $150 Judge. Was there a comp? The gold sold for $600. So orange is probably $800. And $255 Skubal. That pack was crazy. Also, congratulations are in order to the Cleveland Guardians. And Caleb, you just took home a Bobby Witt Jr. 3 of 10 Ivory Auto from this year's Topps Going Black. Congratulations, my friend. That one is headed out your way. Ship priority. Caleb W, man. Congrats. Shout out Travis Bazzana, he says, man. Congratulations. Let's take a look at our hits. We had a bunch of one-touches in that break. We have a giveaway coming on up next for you guys. And then we've got football coming up next. Football will be our next break. Football followed by basketball. And in the next 4 breaks, we are giving away ducks because one of you is going to get a $1,600 quad auto featuring Mahomes, Messi, Giannis, and Conor McGregor. That was a crazy cactus box. We'll have more cactus on Wednesday. Also be bringing back NT on Wednesday. Your one-touches. Skubal to 10. Judge to 25. Judge base. Shohei base. Jackson Jobe to 50. Ronald Acuna to 25. Matt Shaw to 50. And the Jackson Trio to 150. And that is going to do it for your break.